guys, what's up? It's your girl Chubby Love back at you again with a new improved video. As you can see, I've been working on a couple tweaking things and now we have a great new intro. But today we are doing my makeup brush cleaning routine. So here I am with my brushes. I took 3 sample brushes from MayyMarie Cosmetics. I'm a MayyMarie Cosmetics ambassador. So we got our 3 brushes and our 2 sponges. These are my June & Co. microfiber sponges, and this is the MayyMarie Cosmetics brush cleaner. It's super cute. I love the color. It's my favorite shade of teal. And then we have a breakup brush cleaner pad. So I'm turning on the water. I'm just gonna put a little bit here on the pad, and we are just gonna swish it around. As you can see, the dirt is immediately starting to just melt away and come off. The best thing about this makeup brush cleaner, I feel like I skipped around a little bit, but we're gonna get right into it. The best about this makeup brush cleaner is that it's a small, cute, travel size pack. It smells good and it's just really effective. It really easily cleanses off the oil and the dirt. I only had to use a couple, I think really looks like 2 squirts per brush, and of course the smaller the brush the less you have to use. It's actually pretty potent, so I didn't have to use much, and I actually went through and cleaned all of my brushes that I own actually. Because of the pandemic and the work that I've been doing recently, I basically needed to clean them more often, and I've been going through all of the brushes that I have very frequently. But as you can see, I squished it around a little bit, did it like 2 or 3 times, and then we just rinse it off twice, wring it out, and then I hit it on the side of the sink, which is not good, but there you go. So it's nice and dry. As you can see, super clean. So I'm gonna go through and do this with the other 2 brushes. I'm doing a time lapse here just so not to bore you guys to death. Well, as you can see, it's same routine, same thing. Now we're gonna go in with a microfiber brush. Microfiber sponge is a little bit different because it's microfibers, so you got to be a little bit more gentle. What I realized is that there's only one side of my makeup sponge pad that works for it. It's the flat horizontal side, and this one really just basically isn't too abrasive to start taking off the microfiber texture. So I only use that one corner for my microfiber brushes, and I'm just scrubbing here. I'm basically taking one side at a time. So I'm squirting on the pad and then I'm brushing through and I'm going around on each side. So I focus on the front, then the side, then the back, then the other side, and then the bottom. So they individually all I basically make sure that they all get a chance to be cleaned. And it looks like I only used 1 squirt per side, and some of it still came out off on the back. So it was really kind of like front, back, and then bottom. And yeah, so it looks like it's coming out really easy. I really love these sponges. Just to plug them real quick, these brushes and these sponges, of course, my girl from MayyMarie Cosmetics, CEO Asia May, is a very close personal friend of mine. She makes awesome brushes. I love the design of the handles, super cute. And of course, the brushes are really durable, really soft. And then they just perfectly blend in all my makeup. And then I feel like I get that same effect from the microfiber sponge from June & Co. As you can see, I have 2. One I use on my clients and one I use personally. They are great as far as blending as well, just because they have that microfiber texture. And then they also are just really soft because of the microfiber. It just kind of acts like a brush and a sponge 2 in 1 to me. And I also use it to pack on my setting powder, which is really good. So as you can see, similar routine to the brushes, of course, except this is more like a 3-dimensional object, so you have to go around. But you can see that all the dirt, all the bronzy colored makeup, my foundational makeup, is all gone. The fibers are all clean and it's back to its soft freshness. And of course it expands a little bit because I got it wet. I like to rinse it off and squeeze out as much water as possible, just because it makes you think about, like, you know, your swimming clothes when you set it out too long and they're soaked with water. It has that mildewy smell. So I try to make sure I get all the water out of it, and then I actually set these aside in my bathtub to drain into the bathtub just to make sure they are dry. And I put it on my air fan in the bathroom as well to help to keep them dry. You can also put them in front of a heater But you want to put it on a surface that's not going to hold the water, a surface that's going to let the water drip and drain away. So I time lapse again just to do the other brush. And there you have it. So that is my Shelby Love makeup routine, cleaning routine, featuring our girl MayyMarie Cosmetics, Asian May, with her cleanser and her brushes. So make sure you follow, like, and subscribe.